Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So that's got things underway.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Kudus!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Mbappe.
Hernandez is wide and looking to get onto this. Mendes is there to clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. Hernandez picks it up now.
That'll be a corner.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Kudus. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Rodri. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. Oh, good take in a good area. First quarter of an hour gone. Kudus. And that has left him in a heap. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's De Bruyne. Threads one in. Stood up well to him there. He's looking wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not a lot we need to say about that. And that has gone straight into touch. Still goalless. Darwin. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nicked it back promptly. And the shot's on here. Hakimi.
Vasco da Gama clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Nicely spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nuno Mendes. And it's Messi. Here's a man in form. Oh, that's a key interception. Darwin.
De Bruyne.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by... He's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick.
The referee's come over. It's a red card.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
De Bruyne
Does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. Rodri.
De Bruyne.
That has been slung wide.
In with the challenge.
Hakimi
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Darwin. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back.
And the half-time whistle goes.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All quality.
And he shoots! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Number 15.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's really well manoeuvred. This is Messi. Back into the middle. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, they could be caught out. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Big Mbappe! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Mbappe certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. Quarter of an hour played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe is herring after that one. That is good alertness. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Nicely aimed pass. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Nico Williams has it out wide and in space. Camavinga is looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kudus tries to play it through. Lewandowski. Germany were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one. Oh, what a mistake! Face to face with the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kudus. And it's Kudus. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. And that's a throw-in. Somewhat off target. And this is Lewandowski. Takes a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That has not gone well. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. And that's a good looking ball. Mendes cuts out the pass. Donald. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
So it's back to business. He's got away. Well read, nice interception. He is through here. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Hakimi. He's found a way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's ambitious. That's got him rattled. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Here's a man in form. Pass.
There they go, hunting again.
Driving forward. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that is as far as they're going to go.
It's a throw-in. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that was close. Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Tries to pass it through. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good-looking ball. Hakimi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine... A header! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Spread out to the left. Played back in. Pass somewhat off target. Deftly away. Out to the left it goes. Barcola powering forward. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And they've got rid. Eze's cross. That's a sharp pass. Now who's going to be first to this? Tries from distance. And that certainly packed a punch. Lewandowski! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nuno Mendes. Ball comes in. And it's Eze. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Lewandowski. And the pass is intercepted. Lewandowski. And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a searching pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Tottenham take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? He's going for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. And here's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Threads one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot's on here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga. And he's tried one! Oh, nearly. First quarter of an hour gone. Hakimi. And he's decided to go for it. Too close for comfort. Tottenham with the corner. They're first. Point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. No goals as yet. De Ligt, deftly out wide. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham! Messi. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Neymar. He could be in here.
Might want to be careful there.
Referee has just said play on. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Bruno Fernandes. And he cuts out the supply. Barcola. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. There's the crossfield ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's quick to snatch it back. This looks promising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stood up well to him there. Over to the left. Barcola! And he's managed to get free. Barcola! He's delivered all right! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Tottenham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Vinicius. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bruno Fernandes gathers from the goal kick. And here's Neymar.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That pass has been well intercepted. Distributed tidily. Looking to play him in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he get it through? Mbappe! And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. No way through. And he's worked it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Passes short and sharp. Now chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's on it. Can he get away? Plays it across. Can he finish? Cleared without hesitation. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Tottenham head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tottenham carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior in. He's having a shot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
And De Bruyne! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he'll shoot here! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's De Bruyne. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, just skips past his man. Pass is just off target. Now it's Kudus. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Vinicius Junior, who's set up 1 goal so far, engages and forces him off the ball. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Bellingham. Messi. Mbappe. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Played out to the left flank. And he's intervened well there. He's going to be disappointed with that. De Ligt. And it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. Can he latch on to this? Bellingham is onto this. Bellingham with the delivery. That's not going far. Kudus. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Barcola. Camavinga. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Barcola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Neymar. Vinicius Junior!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Peru couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very...
And Messi! Off the post! Neymar. De Bruyne. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Van Dijk has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Bellingham. Flings in across. It's a goal kick. Played towards the front line. No, he's not getting past him there. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe. Shot could be on.
There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Mbappe.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Looking for the run.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Camavinga.
Out to the left it goes.
It's a promising position. Camavinga.
Mbappe.
Bellingham clears it away. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. And so the calm before the storm.
Hello,
Again, this
everybody, and
so
welcome to
engraved
today's
into
match.
sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. And that's going right the way across. Hakimi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that's been won straight back. Probing pass. Nicely worked. He's picked his way. Mbappe! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. And we have our very first corner. And it's Mendes. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Olise is onto this. He's in space and looking for options. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Zanetti driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neatly clipped into space. Big chance, real chance! It's in!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Goal! After 30 minutes is number 15, Kylian
So we
Mbappe.
have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Can he get onto this? Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. He's one-on-one, surely! And he's heaved it away. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Now it's Pedri. Tottenham are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho picks it up out wide, and he shoots! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And he's had a hit! Off the post! And another try! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Of their second corner now. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now. Kudus.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's really well cleared. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Tottenham head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Mbappe. Pedri. And he's worked it through. Oh, decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, Lisa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're urging it. Shot a goal! That's very neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, good take and a good air. And the shot! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
He's going for goal! That's got him rattled. And he's lost his man here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he cuts out the supply. Played down the flank. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's picked out the run. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number
9,
3 coming up.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17.
And that should get the job done. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Pedri. Number 14. Olise. Coming on the field. Number
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Desiree Doué.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 10.
Ah, now can they
Messi.
counter?
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Grafenberg. Now who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Yamal, there's the shot! Dispatched clinically. And they're back in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 18.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tottenham take the lead.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gravenberg has a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Gravenberg really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for a runner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Oh, what a mistake! Has another go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Chelsea are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, that's well seen too.
Added time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Dybala with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, what possessed them to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Oh, that's delightful. Good chance here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they've got rid. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi! Oh, wonderful effort. Oh. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.